everybody, and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman, where today we have two more games, starting off with Doncaster Rovers, then we have an international break, and then Crystal Palace. We did alright in a very difficult September, so I'm hoping that in this slightly easier October we can bounce back nicely. So, well, let's get underway. The squad we're going with today: Haryanto, Bayliss, Gonzalez, Doyle Hayes, Chesnikov, Banon, Gustavo, Armstrong, Roscoe, Horn, and Vidanovic. Gary Reid is almost back. He's so close, returning to full fitness imminently. So, yeah, nearly said immediately, but I can read. So, there is actually another problem, and I nearly forgot to mention this. Marco Grujic is retiring in about a month. So, the cheap backup who I bought in to hopefully just see us through the season, he's not going to see us through the season because he's retiring. Now, I've asked him to reconsider, and he's considering the proposal. He'll come to the conclusion at some point within the next week. So, well, that'd be annoying if he retired, because I bought him in to be a backup, and he's not going to be here. But let's submit the team, get into this game against Doncaster Rovers, and hopefully we can have a good performance and, well, put a shift in and try and find a victory. So they come out with a 4-4-2, similarly to us. James Bree at right back. We played his testimonial in the pre-season against Sheffield United. So that's quite nice, really, but I expect nothing but a win for this match. Let's go with that. We're quite good. 3 players reacted well. That's not terrible. Let's kick off. Let's get underway. I want to see some goals. I want to see us pick up a good victory. They've got an early goal kick, less than a minute in, and they pump up. Can we win this ball? Well, we flick on, but they just get it back straight away. But Armstrong with a great challenge, and we're now the ones in possession, trying to work it forward. Gonzalez taking advantage of some space, finds Haryanto. He made another run there, but we couldn't find him. Bayliss to Banon, though, back on the ball, runs into the box. Banon strikes, but it's saved. The shot just not enough power on it. Banon's finishing. Coming into play there, but a good early chance, very early into the game. Gonzalez picks up a minor knock, seems to be recovering well though, as they've got a free kick. Wilton strikes, Vidanovic, no drama there, just literally catches it, easy as you like. So are we going to counter-attack from this? I hope so. I hope it doesn't go back to them. We've spread out a lot, we've pumped the ball up, and they've got the ball. That's not good. That's not distributing to our centre-halves like we like to do, but we do block across. They just get the ball back, though, once again. They're pushing forward here with some danger. Wilson in the box strikes. Unfortunately, it goes wide. They missed the target, which I think is more than we deserved. We didn't do too well there as they waste possession, flick it forward, and, well, we do manage to claim the ball. Bayliss is on it. Come on, let's find another chance. Let's find a goal. Let's take a lead. 15 minutes in, that'd be quite nice. As Banon got Horn in front of him, but only finds Bayliss. We're still trying to find a good option. We're pushing down this right-hand side here, but struggling to get anything. As Banon cuts inside once again, strikes again. He keeps doing this cut inside and shoot, thinking he's Arjen Robben, but he doesn't get the shot right. He just can't finish. As we've got a free kick once again. Gonzalez strikes. Haryanto gets on the ball, gets brought down. No, it's a free kick to them. He was offside. A great free kick there from Gonzalez, but just couldn't put it over the line. Well, we've got a goal kick. Vidanovic is on it. We're just over 20 minutes in. So still opportunities here for a nice early goal, which would be absolutely lovely. But Gustavo plays forward to Bayliss. It's a great ball. He's got Haryanto in the box, but Bayliss takes it himself, shoots, and it's saved. It's a tight angle, and he had men all around him. I don't think the pass or the shot was really an ideal option, but he did his best with what he had, really. I think we can, well, can't fault him there, as we've got the ball again. Gustavo on the left-hand side of the box. Can he get it in? He tries. Bayliss heads in, and this time it's good. He puts it into the back of the net with the header, assisted by Luis Gustavo. That's a lot of assists Luis Gustavo's got quite early in the season. I think that's his 4th or 5th. He's doing quite well for himself. And, well, Bayliss with his 4th goal of the season. Not been a goal-scoring force this year, but has been a great assister. And it's nice to see him grabbing one of his own. A good header there, and it puts us 1-0 up. We've got a throw-in. Horn's going to take. Well, there's just a couple of minutes left before half-time, and, well, we've got the ball back. If we can double this lead, that would be lovely. That is a good ball from Doyle Hayes up to Haryanto, who's in the box, strikes, but it's blocked. It's a great tackle from them to get themselves in the way of that. And, well, it keeps it at only 1-0. We do get the corner. Gonzalez is going to flick in, but I think that injury might have played an impact. He seemed to recoil before he kicked it, weirdly. So, yeah, it was a poor corner, to say the least. They bring down Bayliss, and I think that's going to end the highlight and probably take us into half-time. With a 1-0 lead, it's not too bad at all. We've at least got that edge, but it's not as comfortable as I'd like it to be. Let's get passionate. Say things are... no, just say I'm happy with the performance. They all liked it. I'm going to bring off Gonzalez for Yastrzemski. He's got that injury, and I just, there's no reason not to. Yastrzemski's a good player. Let's bring him on. He's good enough to warrant it. So, start the second half. Let's get underway, and let's hopefully try and make this a bit more comfortable. It's a bit rocky at the minute. That's a good early ball forward, and we're not going to see it. I got excited for nothing. They've got a throw in. Cook takes, finds Wilton with it. Please, can we win this ball back? Thomas is on it in the centre. They strike a long way out. Fortunately, that goes wide. I thought that was bending into the top corner perfectly, but not quite. We've still got the lead. Well, Doyle Hayes has picked up a minor knock, so I'm going to bring Andrade on for him. Again, no reason not to make this change. Andrade's had a good season. Doyle Hayes picks up an injury. He's not the fittest player anyway, so seems like a sensible change to make. And actually, I've just seen Donny Harrianto is on a 6.2. So Andy Flynn is also going to make his way to the pitch. And, well, there's 30 minutes left. Let's try and keep this secure. Let's try and solidify this. We've got a free kick. Horn knocks across to Andrade. Strikes from a long way out. It just goes over the bar. Would have been a great goal if that went in, but wasn't quite to be. They've got a throw in deep in our half. They've got a man off the pitch. And, well, we do win the initial header, but they just get the ball back. They've only got 10 men there. We need to get this ball back. We can't let them score now. Taylor across to Wilton, who strikes, or Wilson, I think that was. They've got a Wilton and a Wilson, and it's quite confusing. But, well, the shot hits the bar. We got away with it a little bit, as we've got a throw in our own half. This time, at least, though, it's in our favour, and we do reclaim the ball for now. Chesnikov's on it, plays a long one across the centre of the pitch. It doesn't really work out, but we get it back, and that is a good ball forward to Flynn. Bayliss is in the centre. He just strikes himself. Oh, at least try for the pass. I know it wasn't easy. There were men in the way, but you could have at least tried. We flick one into the box. We rise up, hit the bar. Oh, they managed to get clear. That was... I'm not entirely sure that was the right choice by Flynn there. We've got a free kick. Chesnikov strikes. It just goes wide. We're having most of the chances, I feel, but we just can't get them... Well, we're struggling to even get them on target, let alone in the net. As there is another one here. Chesnikov forward to Bayliss. Come on, let's find a good opportunity. Benon to Flynn. Tries to knock across. Yastrzemski pounces. He's offside. It's disallowed. I'm questioning that one. I'm not going to lie. We don't even get a replay. That makes me think the game's got it wrong. But, well, we throw forward. Gustavo does get back on the ball. Across to Andrade. Come on, please, can we just solidify this? Yastrzemski's on it. Cuts inside. Strikes over. We're having a lot of shots, but they're just not working. We're in the 94th minute. Horn takes a throw in. I think we're going to pick up the win, and we do. It's a narrow victory, 1-0, but it's a victory nonetheless. Mikel Bayliss with the only goal of the game. Player of the match goes to Luis Gustavo with an 8.6. Also, a 7.4 for Sam Roscoe. Very much worth noting. That is an excellent rating for a centre-half. So, well, we'll be happy with it, you know. A very nice victory, well done. But I feel like we could have pushed for a bit more there, I'm not going to lie. But we've got this international break. Let's get through this. Hopefully these injuries aren't too severe and they can heal up over this period. So here we are then, game number 2. We've got the international break out of the way, and well, a couple of changes to the side. Andrade comes into the starting 11. Doyle Hayes has a minor injury. He's out for a couple of days. Well, he's not out, but he's not at full fitness, and I'd rather not risk him. And then I've also brought in Gary Reid on the right midfield for Karim Benon. He's back from injury. Let's just switch it up. Let's make sure he's back to being used to the team, back to being embedded in there. And then we can maybe bring Benon back in. But other than that, it's all relatively the same. So, well, let's just submit it. We're against Crystal Palace, and before we actually go in, we were top of the table, but Blackburn won a game, and they've played one more than us. So, if we win today, we'll take the top spot back. So that's all we need to do. Let's proceed to the game, and well, hopefully the 3 points will be ours, and we can take top of the table back once again. Hey, it's not the same 4-3-3 we always play. I was going to say it's not 4-3-3, but it is. And well, they've got Bastian Timer. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Facing our old player, who we let go on a free. It's going to be, well, that makes things a lot more interesting, doesn't it? Let's get passionate. Let's get aggressive, actually. I expect nothing but a win from... that was a mistake. I should have gone passionate. I was right the first time. Either way, let's kick off. Let's go into this. And, well, we need to beat our ex-player, surely. We've got a corner early into the game. Gonzalez flicks in, finds Andrade, who puts into the box. And Roscoe, of all people, Sam Roscoe, bags his first goal of the season, assisted by Andrade. It was a well-worked corner, to be honest. It went straight to Andrade here, right at the back. And, well, he managed to make an excellent run to get there. Flicks it over himself very nicely. And, yeah, the centre-half's available to just tap it into the back of the net. Gives us the 1-0 lead. But for how long? There's a highlight straight from kickoff. Jeffers on the ball. We need it back. Highlights from kickoff are scary, and I don't want it to be in their favour. If we can win it back, there's a decent chance we might score. But I feel like, at the risk of sounding like an assistant manager, we're a bit outnumbered in midfield here. So we're struggling to sort of put the pressure on too much. But they've not created anything yet. We're sort of stifling their chances, but they do seem to always have a man in space. And, well, they play a good ball forward. Sheeran on the left-hand side is going to put it into the box. They head just wide. We got away with that a bit there. They had men in space in the centre, and well, they just missed the opportunity. Still 1-0 to us. A free kick for them. Webb plays forward to Jeffers. Come on, let's get back on it. Toma's on it in the centre. It feels weird that that's not for us, I'm not going to lie. But, well, they've played a good one forward, strike, but Vidanovic does manage to parry it out, and then Gustavo puts out for a throw-in. We're dealing with their attacks fairly well here. They are just a little bit more threatening than I would like, though. They've got a free kick. Sheeran pumps into the box. It finds Booty, but it's well caught by Vidanovic. That was a very good opportunity for them, but, well, Vidanovic doing a great job to claim that ball, and it looks like the highlight might be continuing. We pump up, trying to find Haryanto. He gets brought down, and that is potentially a free kick. No, that's legal. Okay, I thought he got the player before the ball, but apparently not. And now they're looking to counter-attack. Toma plays a great one over the top to Booty, who strikes. Vidanovic parries wide. Well, we didn't let Toma get an assist, which is all I can really ask for. They're going to step up to take the corner. Sheeran, well, puts just to the edge of the box, and they're going to try and work something here. We didn't let Toma get the assist, I believe I said. Well, he does. Nearly scored it himself. George Booty putting it into the back of the net. 11th goal this season. That's a lot this early into the... Well, that is a lot. It's worth noting, by the way, our best strikers, Haryanto and Bayliss, haven't played in the cup competitions. Otherwise, that might have been a bit higher for us too. But, well, it puts us back at 1-1, and we're heading towards half-time. I'd have loved to go in with that lead. Well, it's half-time. It's 1-1, and despite us starting very strong, it's fair to say they've had a slightly better time of it. 9 shots and 7 on target to our 6 and 3. We need to turn this around. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. We all look fired up. There's temptations to make a change, but I'm not entirely sure there's anyone I particularly want to bring off. Flynn maybe is the biggest one I want to bring on for maybe Haryanto, but I'm just going to stick with it for now and just see what we can get going. Second half's only just kicked off. One change I'm going to make. I'm going to go more attacking and see if we can just try and find a chance this way. I'd rather push for the 3 points and lose it all than settle for the 1. They've got a free kick. They're going to play forward. We need this ball back. We need a chance really badly. That's a very good ball forward, though. Sheeran strikes. Unfortunately, Vidanovic sees it wide. They could have just put that into the centre and had an easy shot on goal. Fortunately, they did not take it, so it's still level at 1-1, but it feels like we got away with it. They've got a corner. Sheeran's going to flick this one in. Can we clear? Initially, yes, Haryanto forward, and it does find Bayliss. A counter-attack may be on as we're looking to come forward. It's a poor ball back to Gonzalez, but he does get it. A long one across to Reed, who's in the box. Strikes! And there we go. Gary Reed scores his 2nd goal of the season. You're thinking what I'm thinking. He shouldn't have shot there. He should have just passed it across. Yeah, he definitely should. That was... Yes. Yes, he should. But it went in. We won't question it. It's a great ball forward from Gonzalez to give him the ball. Yeah, he definitely should have just passed it, but he struck it himself and he put it over the line. And to be fair, you can't fault him. Another assist. Actually, no. I made the mistake. An assist for Jose Luis Gonzalez. I was thinking Gustavo. Don't worry. But yeah, the wingers combining there to put us back in the lead as there is immediately another highlight. Gonzalez on it. Plays forward. Bayliss on the ball. Haryanto's available. He doesn't need him. Bayliss scores himself. This time it's another assist for Jose Luis Gonzalez. 3-1 up. Dangerous. This is just giving me flashbacks to Southampton. But, well, it's a very good ball in. Gonzalez now put in a couple of those this game. And, well, that is sublime. Bayliss, again, had Haryanto open, but he might have been slightly offside, I think, that time. I think he was right to shoot. I'm not going to lie. And, well, it's his 5th of the season. And it puts us another goal in front as they've got a throw-in. Webb's going to take across to Booty. Toma's on it. He strikes. Bastian Toma's had a goal and an assist. He's trying to make us regret selling him. And right now, well, I'm having thoughts, I'm not going to lie. That's a very good goal, scoring against his old club. You can't deny it as much as we want to. That is an excellent finish. Vidanovic can't get there. Don't know what Gonzalez is just doing, sort of moseying around on the goal line, but we'll let him off. We're 73 minutes. Oh, God, I was going to make a change. Let's see what happens here first. I can't change it when we're about to do something. Chesnikov's on the ball. It does seem to be in our favour. Reed gets it, running forward. Can we find a goal? Forward to Bayliss. He's got Haryanto in front of him, but goes for Gonzalez, who taps it into the box, strikes, and Jose Luis Gonzalez, he's had 2 assists already. Now he's got a goal assisted by Mikel Bayliss. That was wonderfully worked by all of our attackers, by our foremost attacking players. That was excellent. Reed to Bayliss. Finds Gonzalez brilliantly. Haryanto's lurking if he needs him, but he doesn't. Strikes it himself. He's trying to be an aeroplane, their goalkeeper, and well, it's not an effective goalkeeping strategy. If you want to try and keep a ball out of a net, don't imitate an aeroplane. We're 82 minutes in, and I'm going to make a couple of changes just for the sake of fitness. Jose Luis Gonzalez, he's had an excellent game, but I can't keep him out there on 66%. And similarly, Gary Reed, 68% the other side. I'm just going to bring them both off and just keep this secure, keep it safe, don't let anyone get injured as we do have a corner. Chesnikov flicks in, Haryanto goes up, he goes very close, but it's saved by Doyle. And we're still having chances, even with the 4-2 lead, 82 minutes into the game. As this is continuing, we tried to play forward, but they reclaim the ball. Toma flicks onto Anton, and they're coming for a counter-attack here. Anton on the ball. It's a great challenge by Armstrong, though. They still have possession, but that has really slowed down their attack. Let us get back. That is very well done. We block a ball in. Anton's back on it. Gustavo, another good challenge. Defensively, that is sublime. We play forward to Bayliss, who gets the ball in the box. He takes on his man, strikes, it's saved, strikes again, and this time it goes in. Mikael Bayliss. I mean, that was beautiful defensive work. A great counter-attack. Bayliss, well, he took 2 shots to do it, but it was excellent to get past the defender here. A wonderful little touch just to take the ball around him. Wonderful burst of speed. The first shot, actually, that was a very good save from Doyle, their goalkeeper. But the second shot, he was still on the floor. Excellently done from Bayliss. And we are now 5-2 up. And there is another highlight. 86 minutes into the game. Denis Yastrzemski takes the ball. Gives it to Gustavo. Can we get it into the centre? Can we make it 6? Andrade flicks in. Bayliss! Oh, it's offside. I thought it was going to be his hat-trick. But no. Only the 2. Andrade can't get another assist, unfortunately. But we're not doing too badly. Sheeran's on the ball. Flicks into the box. Morris does manage to put it into the back of the net. I mean, high scoring's an understatement. There's been 8 goals. This is absurd. It's been an absolute bloodbath by both teams. Both goalkeepers. Probably questions to be asked. But, well, to be fair, considering the amount of shots, they've not done that badly. Their keeper saved 8 goals and still conceded 5. I mean, it's his defence he should probably be questioning more than anything, as they're looking to come forward again, but there's seconds remaining in the game. They're offside, and we're going to pick up a 5-3 victory over Crystal Palace. I'll take it. I really will take it. Mikael Bayliss with 2. Gonzalez, Reed and Roscoe all with 1. Roscoe bagging his first goal for the club. Not bad at all. I really can't complain. Man of the match goes to, if I'm not mistaken, Jose Luis Gonzalez for a goal and 2 assists. Mikael Bayliss doing the opposite. 2 goals and 1 assist. Started the first half on a 6.4 rating. Finished on an 8.8. Excellent stuff. Sam Roscoe with an 8.1 as well. What more do you want? Honestly, what more do you want? A great win there, and we know that that will put us back on top of the table, short of any absolute miracle by, I think it's Ipswich. They'd have to win about 9-0, then they might overtake us. But I don't foresee that happening, although we have just seen an 8-goal game, so you never know. So yes, we are back on top of the table, and actually, Ipswich are only 1 goal behind us, so it was a lot closer than I thought, to be honest. I thought we had a much bigger goal gap over them. I don't know what they did. They might have had a very big win, because we only won by 2 goals, so they won 3-0. It's a decent result. They have actually buffed it up quite a bit, but, well, we're still in the lead. That's what's important. We are top of the table. It's tight. That really can't be denied. It's very tight. 3 teams on 32 points, and, well, we could very easily be dropping into 3rd if we slip up, but we need to make sure we don't. We've won 10 games, only losing 2 in the league this season. And coming up, we've got Middlesbrough and Swansea, 14th and 15th. We should be beating these teams. We've won our last 3. We haven't lost in the league since August. That's pretty impressive, especially considering this run in here. We didn't pick up a defeat. We've won 5 and drew 2 of our last 7 league games. We're in very good form, and I'm hoping we can keep it going. Yeah, Middlesbrough and Swansea, 14th and 15th coming up before, well, we sort of get towards the halfway point, and we're going to have to start playing teams again eventually, but for now, it's getting a little bit of an easier run, and I'm not too bothered about that. I'm quite happy with it. So, let's wrap this up here. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tomorrow's will be up at 5:30, or you can subscribe to get that into your feed. Follow the Twitter, join the Discord, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and goodbye.